Y'all, so I've been watching a lot of interviews from DL Hughley on Vlad TV, the Breakfast Club, so on and so forth, in different platforms. And DL is a really, really funny brother, man. DL is hilarious to me. Like, for real. And I think to myself, I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, black folks really give DL Hughley a hard time for having an underwhelming set on the Kings of Comedy. Based off of that set on the Kings of Comedy, black people will tell you DL Hughley is not funny solely based on that set on the Kings of Comedy. For real, like, some sets will make or break people's career or have them looking or deemed as unfunny for the rest of their life when they do certain things and they underperform or underdeliver compared to their contemporaries, right? Because it's a general consensus. DL Hughley was the least funny individual on the Kings of Comedy tour, right? Now, some people may feel different. Some of y'all may feel like somebody else was funnier, or y'all feel like some of y'all may feel like not somebody else was funnier, that DL was funnier than somebody else or whatever. But in my opinion, I feel like DL was the least funniest. I ain't gonna lie, right? I ain't gonna lie. But I'm thinking to myself, like, man, it has created a myth that DL just not funny. Because in the movie The Brothers with Bill Bellamy, Morris Chestnut, and Shamar Moore, he was hilarious as hell. As a married man trying to get his wife to give him some head, she wouldn't do it. And all the jokes he was cracking and shit, this shit was funny, man. It was hilarious, for real. And even I love the Hughley's TV show. With Elise Neal was so damn fine to me. Boy, I love Elise Neal was so finer than Frog Hair. Okay, finer than a ticket on the dashboard. I wanted her, I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like based upon that Kings of Comedy set, we deemed all the black consensus. We all just we come together and say that DL just not funny because we didn't like his set on the Kings of Comedy. And I'm looking like, y'all gotta watch other stand-ups, so on and so forth. And maybe y'all have watched other stand-ups and y'all don't find it funny, but I think DL is hilarious, man. I really think he's funny. And certain jokes, he has great comedic timing at times during interviews when he makes certain points or whatever. I just be finding myself laughing like a mom when he got these damn jokes he be cracking be funny as hell to me. Like, I'm not going to even lie. I should have wrote some of them down and stuff he was saying. But I was looking like, man, DL really is a funny brother. So while he may have been the least funny comedian in the lineup for the Kings of Comedy, the brother still got great content and great material all the way around. I don't think he would be successful as he is if he wasn't really, because DL Hughley is not forgive me when I say this to the white people who watch this channel. He's not a white person's comedian, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black people, black comedians who are more geared to a white audience. Okay, for case in point, because a lot of people in my generation don't find Chris Rock funny like that. I'm 30 years old, exactly 30 on the head. A lot of people in my generation or younger don't find Chris Rock funny at all. But a lot of white folks love Chris. And older black people love Chris too. I would say older people too. But Chris has a strong following within white Americans. He has a strong white American fan base. He does. For real. And DL Hughley has never really been that guy. He said black people really been the core of his shows. And so he really wouldn't have been successful if he wasn't funny, because black people will boo your ass to the heavens and boo you off stage if you ain't funny. You don't really get sympathy laughs from black folks. You hardly do. I'm sorry. Even the biggest comedians who had success, they will get their ass booed. Like, it is what it is. You didn't heard of well, JB Smoove is I don't know how big he was in TV shows, but he been in movies. He didn't got booed. I didn't heard of Lil Duval getting his ass booed at times during shows. I didn't heard of the late great Charlie Murphy getting booed at Grambling State when he went to Grambling on his HBCU tour, comedy tour. He got booed. You got a lot of different brothers who get booed and heckled at times, even when they didn't got notoriety. I've heard of times where I don't know if it's true that Mike Epstein got boos and stuff at times when he wasn't as funny during stand-ups as he is in movies, because I always feel like Mike is more funny in movies than he is in stand-ups. I don't really like Mike Epps' stand-up game, but I really love his comedic timing and stuff like that in movies, right? But yeah, man, I don't know. I think we just let that. If DL Hughley wasn't that funny, I don't think he would be as successful as he is. I don't think he would have been making money that he's been making for this long of a time. For real, I really think he would have been on his last leg, or just, making a little bit here and there, or he still would be touring at little small colleges and small venues. but he still is headliner at events with other funny individuals. And I think it's for a reason, not just because he was a king of comedy or whatever, or he had a TV show. I think, yeah, dude, I think DL, I'm watching interviews, I'm like, and I'm watching little segments of stand-ups. I'm like, oh no, DL funny as hell. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. But if you watch that Kings of Comedy tour and that's all you see, you will say, nah, that brother ain't got it. He ain't that funny. He ain't as special as some other brothers, so on and so forth. But I think we judge him too harshly because of that Kings of Comedy set. Now, if you're an individual who finds it funny, who finds his Kings of Comedy set funny, y'all come in the comment section, let me know. But when he was on the Kings of Comedy, I thought it was, I'm not gonna lie, I skip past his set. I always go watch Steve, watch Sid, I watch Bernie now, and I think Sid is so underrated as a comedian. I think Cedric the Entertainer is hilarious. And if you haven't seen his live from Nashville comedy set, I think it still should be on Netflix. It dropped in like 2016. Man, listen, I was dying, laughing my ass off at them damn jokes he had. Cedric was on fire during that set. And I think people don't really associate Sid with being that super funny because he's not super loud and super every other word, not no cussing word, and he not super animated as, say, his homeboy Steve Harvey could be. But Sid is super funny. Shout out to my fellow new brother. And I'm not saying it because he's a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. I'm not just saying he's funny because of that. But he really is. So I had to shout out K-Side for sure. But anyway, I think we judge D.L. Hughley a little too harshly. We give him a hard time. And I'm like, nah, bro, like, look, when you watch the brothers, you can't tell me that man ain't funny in there. You can't tell me he ain't funny in them interviews and them Vlad TV clips, the shit he be saying. I'll be like, gee, when do he got time to think about this shit? Because Vlad will just say something spur of the moment, and he come right back, bounce right back with a joke. Vlad be laughing his ass off, and then they not corny jokes where, oh, Vlad is just laughing because he'll laugh at anything and so on and so forth. Like, nah. It's funny for real, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do we judge D.L. Hughley too harshly for that Kings of Comedy set? Because I think we do. Machiavelli Mills TV, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm out. Peace.